What's going on, baby? It's your man Miles C219 TV, baby. Midwest Connected, man. Yeah, for life. And the street set the tone on this one. We got you, and once again, GoFundMe is not life insurance. And you got your man Kevin Gates, who want to make sure his life insurance is intact, because I don't know how he gonna feel after this, because he ran into the trans. Hey, shout out to the LGBT, all that, you know what I'm saying? They do their thing. What they do is what they do, man. And hey, if they, if they catch slipping, they like the police, man. Hey, their job is to catch you. Your job is to get away. So, and it seemed like in this case, man, your man Gates, I don't really know what happened, man. I don't know if he got away, tried to get away. You know what I'm saying? What the situation was, what it was like. You mean, because some of them you could tell on appearance sometimes, they got to look, and sometimes some might catch you off guard. You in the club, you buzzing, and they look like a female, you might start a little conversation, but at some point, these days, you got to always have that radar on, man. You got to have that radar on, man. I've been with a woman for too long, so certain things, certain mannerisms, certain, you got to know, you know what I'm saying? You pray to God. We never get caught in a situation like this, man. Like I say, shout to Look At It Jay, man, for the video, man. I want to react to this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop something in the comments, man, about your man Gates getting caught slipping. Or did he get caught slipping, man? Because, Gates was a wild boy. They was talking about when he got out of, dudes was talking about how, he was on his Omar thing. You know what I'm saying? Gangster with it, but hey, man, he like what he like. You run your program how you run your program, to each their own, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what y'all think about this, man. What y'all think about this? Did he get a fair shake, man? And right here, you know what I'm saying? We finna let them talk about it.
So he came and he was like, let's go to dinner. And I was like, okay, just text me where. Kept it really cool. And he sat down, he had 4 phones. He was saying El Chapo was watching me. And I was like, okay, cool. He had a
was a gang or was...
No, Chapo.
The cartel. And we were in his car. He was playing me his new album. He was on Instagram Live. And in my brain, I'm like, dude, he shows me on live. And I'm like, I just know one of the fans from Iowa, where I'm from.
That is a dude.
Yeah, that's a fucking male.
Is it really real?
And it was just one of those situations where I almost felt like I was at lunch with in trouble with my principal. Mm-hmm. I felt like he was literally looking so deep into my soul with my principal.
They was hoping that nobody from back, I'm gonna let y'all hear, if somebody back home, they know whoever who he, she, because they identify as both, so we're gonna say that.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a fucking male. And it was just one of those situations where I almost felt like I was at lunch.
But on Instagram.
I just know one of the fans from Iowa, where I'm from.
That is a dude.
Yeah, that's a fucking male. And it was just one of those situations where I almost was playing me his new album. He was
a gang or was...
No, Chapo.
I was like, okay, cool. He had a
was a gang or was...
No,
hard to see it.
The cartel. And we were in his car. He was playing me his new album. He was on Instagram Live. And in my brain, I'm like, dude, he shows me on live. And I'm like, I just know one of the fans from Iowa, where I'm from.
That is a dude.
Yeah, that's a fucking male. And it was just one of those situations where I almost felt like I was at lunch with in trouble with my principal. Mm-hmm. I felt like he was literally.
Fellas, keep your game face on out here. They out here, man. Y'all better keep your game face on. The single life ain't cracked up like it's supposed to be.
Looking so deep into my soul in my 9 different holes that I didn't even know what I was getting into. I tried caviar for the first time. That was cute. It was hot. I asked do you want to come home with me? He was kind of just get in my car.
That's how they always are.
No, you don't ask, you go.
Yeah, you just go. You just follow the rules. And I don't know. He's all about energy, ashwagandha, the whole bugged. And I told him I was trans, mid, spread eagle, pussy flap scars and all.
How did you
Oh, you just follow the rules. And I don't know. He's all about energy, ashwagandha, the whole bugged. And I told him I was trans, mid, spread.
Nah, was this before or after Drika? This was just after Drika left, or maybe he just was on some, hey. But nah, they just said something about the scars. All of it, they was out there. So meaning they must be referencing they was in their bucky naked right now.
eagle, like pussy flap scars and all. Like I literally.
How did you bring that?
Honestly, I was just like,
what?
Yeah.
I'm like a red eagle, like pussy flap scars and all.
D flap. I don't really know what that means. Somebody drop something in the comments. You know what the D flapping is. Sound like to me flap leftover from something being taken out. It was hanging though, so something don't look right. So at some point, what you stop yourself. Now, hey, some guy, hey, I just seen some dudes with just some ugly females. You know, some females is, you know, they look like dudes, but they women. But some dudes love them type of looking ones. So, but at some point when you see that this is going left, when do you stop?
Oh, like I literally.
How did you bring that?
Honestly, I was just like,
what?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm squirting. He's like, no, you're not. No, oh my god, you guys kill me. But no, I was literally, I'm not kidding, like spread eagle. I think he was like me out or something, and then in my brain he like stopped, and I'm like, oh, he knows my clit looks different, like fuck, like spread eagle. I think he was like me out or something, and then in my brain he like stopped, and I'm like, oh, he knows my clit looks different, like fuck, like I was like fuck, he knows my clit looks different, like fuck, like, he knows my clit looks different, like fuck, like I was like,
it looked different. It looked different. Maybe he thought it was, man. Come on, Gates. Come on, Gates. You get it out the mud, man. What? Yes, so.
Fuck, what's happening? He was like, yeah, no, he's not out of breath that quick. Let me get this man an oxygen tank. But he was like, can I ask you something? And I go, yeah. And he was like, are you trans? And I go,
stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Now, whatever was going on up until this point, man, he might have been tips, he might have been some, you might have been under the influence. But at this point, after because obviously he didn't went, you know, as it wanted this, seemed like a case of me, he went too far to turn back. Because at this point, Gates was down 10 toes, asshole, and elbows. He was all in the game right now. So at this point, he rises up and asks a question. He asked a question.
it's like, are you trans? And I go, I was just like, I was so drunk, like, come on, there, like,
what makes you that idea?
And I was laying there, and I go,
Well, there's some wild boys down in Louisiana. I mean, not New Orleans. I ain't gonna put that on y'all, New Orleans. You know what Gates with Baton Rouge? Oh man, come on, Baton Rouge.
You caught me. And he literally was like,
now you heard that right there. That see when they try to act that way, that's another telltale sign. See that deep voice when they get too comfortable, too loose, try to laugh like they come on out. You know what I'm saying? He said, you got me. Listen to this, man. Listen to this, bro. Listen to this. Listen to that.
And I was laying there, and I go, you caught me. And I was laying there, and I go, you caught me. And I was laying there, and I go, you caught me. And
so their last case, ladies and gentlemen, I've heard enough, and I'm sure you have, and the jury is out. Drop something in the comments. What do you think? Did your man Gates get caught with Eddie Murphy? But it seems like to me, once he found out and asked the magic question and he proceeded, he just tapped into something that was already there. I mean, hey, 50 years of hip hop, everybody had a coming out party at a different time. Was that his coming out party? You know, hey, don't make him not gangster. Hey, he like, I really don't want no smoke with Gates now because he might knock you out then. Man, drop something in the.
he literally was like, baby.
Now, as y'all seen, man, pretty much, you know.
Ain't nothing else to say about it. As y'all see, man, pretty much. It's a rap, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but hey, man, he still dropped 5 music, man. You know, we like you got to separate, just like you got to separate R. Kelly the music. I guess we got to separate Gates and the music. So now will Gates recover from this like Young Buck did in the action stuff? Is he the new Young Buck for 2023? You know what I'm saying? But drop something in the comments, baby. Man, Gates did he take a L on this one? I mean, you know, because understand, artists know this. When people buy into you, they buy into you because they believe in you. You rub off on them. They like, I feel them. You know, when I was with Gates, he was talking that street, getting it out the mud, hustling, grinding. I felt that. I can't feel that. So now, something you ain't telling us, man. Now, see, it's a distrust. When people hear things like that, now they can't. It's something you're not telling them. So, you know, artists, be honest with your people from the beginning. Say this from the beginning, man, and then let us decide if we want to ride. But y'all drop some in the comments what you think about your man Gates, and when should he have stopped? And once he found out, did he just go for what he know? Hey,